today. This session is our Divine Light Healing Circle on October the 11th in 2022. This healing circle will ultimately about attitude and calling in the light, as well as giving things over to the light flow. I was asked today what one can do to get closer to the divine in the day-to-day workings. And just now, while I was preparing for our healing circle, I was shown a river of white light, like liquid silver light, where we can throw our worries and our stresses in the river of the purification of light. And that's what we are going to do today by calling in our old-fashioned first protection of the gold today, because we need to burn off low vibration frequencies in us and around us. So we're calling in the soul frequency of the golden light, flowing into every single cell of our brain, eyes, nose, mouth, throat, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, and out of our fingertips, along the spine and muscle structure in the back, into the heart and chest opening both wide, into the solar plexus to make it more radiant, into the whole digestive system, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. All old non-supportive beliefs, energies, pains, or sufferings can be swept into Mother Earth for recycling, while we're also sending there the golden light to transform it in these frequencies within the body of Mother Earth. And as the golden light flows to the heart center of Mother Earth, our planet Gaia, we're also breathing it out from the heart, this golden light, and filling our aura. Golden light flows equally and naturally around our auric field, filling up our aura with gold, wonderful frequency, smoothing over all energy holes, keeping us strong, safe, and secure. And then we're condensing the golden light to the golden ring of fire and bringing in the white silver liquid light, bringing that in, detoxifying and purifying from the universal oneness. Liquid silver flows into the top of our brain, eyes, nose, mouth, throat, and neck, shoulders, arms, hands, and out of our fingertips, along the spine and muscle structure, into the heart and chest opening both wide, into the solar plexus to make it more radiant, into the whole digestive system, into the hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. Also, the silver flow goes into the core center of Mother Earth and into its crystalline heart. They're swirling around, flowing like in a circular movement, like a snake gobbling up all the dark frequencies, toxins within the Earth's core, slowly and steadily working itself up to the surface level, transmuting and transforming and detoxifying with the white purity of the light and the silver sheen, detoxifying frequency, counteracting poisonous circumstance. And then we're also bringing that out from our heart into our own sphere, into our own golden light bubble, to detoxify our system, our energy field, our emotional body, and our mental body. And that we are bringing one light beam of the silver light and send it out to a person we have a conflict with, whether it's personal or non-personal, meaning, for example, a leader of a country, if you do not have personal conflict at this time. You're sending it out to one person. And then at that person, it splits to two people. And from those two people, it splits to three people and so on, like a tree of light beams, like a domino effect, going from heart to heart and soul to soul. And then one major detoxifying light beam of silver light goes towards the whole area of the Ukraine, smoothing over the energy shocks and all the people and soldiers involved in duality conflict against their will, smoothing and calming and detoxifying physical, emotional, and mental and spirit body, purifying so that faith in humanity and faith in the divine is still possible. And then we are bringing in, while this is at work, a fuchsia light today to healing the divine feminine and to counteract cancer. This fuchsia frequency will help to counteract frequencies of low vibration, which can lead to cancer and emotional eating up of one's own self. So this future light comes from the universal oneness also into the top of our head, goes into every single cell of our brain, eyes, nose, mouth, throat, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, and out of the fingertips, along the spine and muscle structure in the back, into the heart and chest opening both wide. Solar plexus to make it more radiant. Whole digestive system, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. This fuchsia energy does the same like the silver does, goes first to the core center of Mother Earth, and then spiraling its way up to the surface level, where it then gets absorbed through the feet by anybody who is afflicted with what we call cancer, to counteract that frequency. And we hope and we pray that as many people on the planet as can be allowing themselves to disengage from the diseasement of what we call cancer. But the intention is there for the light to find the people who need healing with that theme. And as the light is sent out, seeking and finding those individuals on our planet Earth, we are bringing in another healing frequency as we are becoming wider and wider as a huge door opening of light, bringing in light blue frequency today. Beautiful sky light blue flows from the universal oneness into the top of our head again, into every single cell of our brain, eyes, nose, mouth, throat, and neck. Also this time very clearly into the ears to bring us equilibrium in hard times as it flows further into the throat and neck, shoulders, arms, hands, and out of the fingertips. Along the spine and muscle structure it flows into the heart and chest it goes, into the whole digestive system, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground again of Mother Earth. Direction to the core center crystals, and from there out again, spiraling up all the way, calming and soothing, like the light blue skies, healing as it goes, any kind of woundedness, any kinds of density. And again, from the feet up, we send the light to all the individuals who feel heavy today, who feel heartbroken today, who feel depressed today, who feel low vibrational today, who have inner conflicts and feel distraught today. And all these individuals can breathe in the nice light blue, like they breathe in air just through the feet and through the nose, and everywhere it goes easily and naturally, like air. The light blue permeates the atmosphere as if we equal air equals healing, equals light blue, equals calming frequency today. Everyone who breathes in and breathes out, breathes in automatically calming a light blue, liquid light into their body, healing their waters in our body, so that the water in our body becomes healing liquid light. The healing liquid light and light blue permeates every single cell of our body first, head to toe. And with this healing light blue, which has an undertone of white light and builds on the silver we were flowing and let flow through us, Christ consciousness is anchored in our body, in every single cell. With the light blue together with the white silver light, it creates a certain frequency level, which is the coding of the Christ light, which will anchor itself now in every single cell of our body, so that we can glow from the inside out the divine light, which we truly are, radiating it out from the inside to the outside world. It might shine through your eyes, it will shine through your heart, it will shine through your three-dimensional personal connection in the webs through the solar plexus, and it will also bless Mother Earth with every step you take. See yourself shimmering, almost like a Fata Morgana, with this light, white, silver, blue, glowing in every single cell. It might make you feel light and translucent as you tune into it. And then you're sending it out to the room around you. As you burst open your heart, the light flows into the room, into the building you're in, into the city you're in, into the country you're in, and then further around the globe. Christ light shining bright in our bodies and on this side. Christ light shining bright in our bodies and on this side. Christ light shining bright in our bodies and on this side. With this invocation in the Christ light, you will feel an acceleration in your body, synchronizing with the vibration of your cells. And with that, we are now ready to call in our individual helpers. We are calling in the light beings of the higher regions, as high as we can go up, and from as high above as they want to come. And we let them take our hand, and we greet the beings to our right, and we greet the beings to our left, and we greet the beings which stand behind us and watch our backs in these proceedings. And while I'm perceiving how everyone opens their heart and their soul to the light like a flower to the light of the sun, our circle is complete and is strengthened by the multitude of many high vibrational beings. And today we are supposed to stay strong with both feet on Mother Earth, while we are creating like a supernova effect within our midst, within our ring and circle of the divine light. Through the blinding light in our circle, transformation happens here, in this reality, in this moment, in this place, in time and space. Now I would like you to envision us holding Mother Earth in our circle, in our arms, and then envision a timeline where this light circle is cut and pasted into every second of Mother Earth's existence from here on forward, meaning a slide, that our light circle does its work on a sliding scale of time, as time and space does not really exist. We are holding this moment, the light of this moment, and making this an eternal moment. And within this eternal moment, your soul vibration will kick in and you might get really, really hot. Know that this is normal when your soul vibrates on a higher frequency. You might also hear tones in your inner ear and have other physical symptoms or see sparks in front of your eye, your inner eye, your third eye. Whatever it might be, hold the energy tight as more energy gets pumped into our being to hold this circle. And just now, a little bit more is given And if it gets too hot, it might switch to the appearance of cold. So please note that this is part of the high frequency and not something else. As we are open now a little bit further, like a lotus flower in our midst, this supernova light, we are calling in today all the people from our list to bathe in the ocean of light, to bathe in the supernova of light, of Christ light, diamond light, source light. First, all the people who have cancer are invited to bathe themselves and purify themselves freely in the light of all vibrations, which let them create this dis-ease we call cancer. No matter where in the body it sits, it can easily and naturally evaporate if the person so allows. So we ask all souls to be as open as can be to let this healing commence forward. Next are all the people with emotional stress brought from our list into the circle of this powerful light source in our midst, this supernova source connection to the one light. And with that, all the emotional distressed are remembering who they really are. And all the limitational thinkings and limitations of the mental body, emotional body, and also physical body can fizzle away and burn off until this beautiful core center self of light emerges, like the spirit emerges out of the bodily shell. And as these emotional distressed people are reminded of who they really are, at the same time they are reminded to anchor themselves nicely in their body, because it's this a one-time chance to explore what a body really means in all its glory and difficulties. Next are people with difficult disease like multiple sclerosis, Huntington disease, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, complicated pregnancies, and such things. All are invited, and we bring them in now into their fiery, purifying forge of the divine light, cleansing and clearing old structures, beliefs, DNA, historical mutations from generations before can be mutated further into a higher and better order. So the opposite of dis-ease is achieved, but ease and grace is now engaged. Now, all people with injuries of multiple forms and animals with complications, and anyone else on the list we have not mentioned are invited to come forward into our healing circle to be transmuted and transformed. And today some special guests come forward, which are the flower fairies, which remind us with their delicacy and caretaking of the blooms, we should take care of our own blooming too, by taking care of our chakra system so that we stay balanced. So it might not surprise you that we are asked to put a beautiful red flower into the core of our own root chakra right now, symbolizing the beauty of our inner selves in that region. Wonderful smelling, beautiful to look at, and its energy intertwining with our root chakra. Wonderful red flower, strengthening our own root cores. And then an orange flower, delicate and beautiful, put in the second chakra, blooming nicely, bringing creative ideas into our daily lives. Then the yellow gold of the solar plexus. Bring a yellow or gold flower into the connection of your core center in the midst of your body, physical body. And then into the heart, a pink one or a green one or a combination of such. A blue one for your throat, a purple one for your third eye, and a white one for your crown. And then in your heart and in your palms of your hands, an additional white one, symbolizing the purity of spirit, which makes everything bloom in our reality. The love divine which holds everything together. Everything you touch from here on out will heal, and your heart will stay open no matter what it experiences. Meanwhile, the people from our list and the people from our virtual circle who joined later in time and space, who plunged in to this wonderful supernova light well or fountain of light in our midst, are gently pulled out of this supernova energy to come gently back into their original form. into the physical form, well grounded and purified. Now the fairy realm, which is right next door to ours, will let you who participated today and later link in with us in time and space, see these gentle beings to give us hope that there will always be something growing no matter what happens in the world. It is a simple reminder of hope that where there is a lot of death, there is also something new of growth as these beings support divine growth in their own way. And now we are allowed to absorb this extra dosage of the divine light into our being as much as we can muster and as much as we can absorb. Take 3 deep breaths. To let your being permeate with the divine frequency. And now, as our healing for the people on the list are complete, we are having a choice. We can come fully back into our body, or we can be uplifted to higher spheres for where we are getting another gift for upholding the faith of the light and life in darker times. So whoever has enough, come back to their physical form easily and naturally with full conscious awareness and wide awake. Everyone else takes another uplift and is gently transported to higher spheres. I see the pyramid again, the crystalline pyramid of healing, to which we are permitted to return as many times as we would like. High up in the skies, maybe seeing the stars around us as we're entering the pyramid in spirit form. And there, in the center of the pyramid, we can feel nurtured, safe, secure, almost like in a light cocoon, only in the building block of the universe in the pyramid. There, rearrangements can be made to hold even more light in your physical form, so that you can even be a little bit more happy in the day-to-day life. And maybe a seal is put in so that energy drain cannot happen so easily, that you are not becoming a free-for-all for other people's energy, that you can maintain your own field nicely, whilst you still radiate out healing and nurturing and wisdom and light. Let these energetic valves be placed in your energy body so that you always have a minimum available in your own field. And when this minimum is reached, no more can be drained out of you, no more can be extracted from you at any cost. This frequency level can be held at all cost and at all circumstances with divine permission. With that, gentle hands also can be found on your shoulders, lightening your load, giving you direction and clarity for the next steps, making it clear what your personal next steps are. And with gratefulness, we are sinking back down into our physical form from the highest high, coming back into the physical form of our bodily temple, easily and naturally feeling our feet, easily and naturally wiggling our toes, easily and naturally are refreshed and renewed and wide awake. Till we meet again.